Hello there. Product launches and sales funnels. These are two of the most profitable ventures you can undertake in internet marketing. On one hand, a product launch is the announcement of a new product for one specific date in the calendar. So affiliates rush to promote that product during the pre-launch, generating a huge amount of cash really fast as the product is finally released on the market. On the other hand, a sales funnel takes a different approach: sustainability and automation. The idea is to drive traffic to the beginning of, or we can say the entrance to, the funnel, usually a squeeze page, and from there a series of pre-configured emails and blog posts warm up the prospects toward the final presentation of your product. Both routes are super powerful, and it's no wonder most of the world's top internet marketers apply these two systems into their business. However, there's one major problem both product launch and sales funnel marketers have been facing for years: logistics and implementation. Running your own product launch or sales funnel can be a pain to implement because you're juggling with just too many variables at once. Firstly, you have to coordinate your affiliates. Then you have to set up your whole email autoresponder sequence. Then you have to distribute your content in an orderly manner. And finally, you have to release your product at exactly the correct timing. All in all, it's a nightmare. It's very easy to mess the whole thing up along the way. That is, until now. Introducing the new Product Launch WordPress theme. The Product Launch WordPress theme has been built so that you can pre-configure and automate both a product launch and a sales funnel in advance. So once you actually let the show start, the theme runs it all for you on autopilot. No more mess-ups, no more unexpected problems, no more improvising on the fly, none of that, because once you've preset it all, the theme will deal with the whole process for you. Sounds good, doesn't it? All right, let's go step by step, shall we? Please give me a few minutes while I show you how this theme works. First of all, this is what the theme looks like. Notice the clean design. As you can see, the theme has been designed so your content presentation is the star of the show. The header. At the top, you find the header, which can be totally customized by you. You can either upload your own banner design, or you can simply upload your logo and embed it into any of our beautiful backgrounds and a wide choice of colors: blue, red, yellow, dark gray. They all look good. The social buttons. Also, the theme allows you to display the social buttons so your visitors can share your content via Facebook or Twitter, and you can also enable or disable these buttons on a post-by-post basis. You can pinpoint exactly on which posts and pages you want these buttons to appear. The comments. Moreover, directly under your post or page content, the theme will show the comments, and you can choose to display standard WordPress comments or Facebook comments, or both, or none at all. As with the social buttons, the theme allows you to select on a post-by-post basis which of your posts and pages are to display comments. The launch sequence. Now, let's get into the real beef of the theme, shall we? At the launch sequence section of the site, you can choose whether you want to set up your blog for a standard product launch or for an automated sales funnel. Now, the difference is that the product launch model is based around specific dates in the calendar, whereas the sales funnel is not date specific, but is based on the specific order in which your posts will be presented to your visitors individually from the time that they first opt in. I'll show you how that works in a minute. The sales funnel model. Alright, so let's start with the sales funnel model, also known as an evergreen launch, because it is never tied to specific dates. Instead, it adapts itself automatically to the user's timeline, starting from the moment they opt in. The configuration dashboard will allow you to simply click and drag the order of the posts, so the posts will be displayed on the sidebar navigation menu according to that order. Now, here's what's great about it. Using a smart cookie system, your visitors will only be able to see earlier posts in the sequence. Let me give you an example. As you can see, I have a sequence made up of 4 posts, okay? Which I've titled Post 1, Post 2, Post 3, and Post 4. As you can see, I've put them all in order in my configuration dashboard. Well, if I'm a visitor and I visit post number 2, I will only see post 1 and post 2 because the theme automatically hides post 3 and post 4 for me. Now, let's imagine that 1 or 2 days later, you have decided to unlock post 3. The theme automatically displays post 1, 2, and 3 in the sidebar, hiding only post 4. Now, even if I click on post 2, the smart cookie system knows who I am and that I, the user, have already been granted level 3 access, so post 3 will still appear on my sidebar. In a nutshell, once a user has been granted level to one specific post, the theme automatically grants him access to all the prior posts in the sequence ladder, hiding only those posts beyond that point. And by the way, the theme allows multiple choices of configuration in this regard. It can simply hide all upcoming posts from the sidebar, like I just showed you, or it can display all the upcoming posts with a coming soon message, or it can display only the very next post with a coming soon message. Now, in such cases, if you go for the coming soon option, those posts will appear grayed out in the sidebar and they won't be clickable yet. The product launch model. Now, you can also go for the product launch model if you want the theme to unlock each post at one specific date and time instead of as per a predefined order. If so, you simply need to enter the specific timestamp for each post at the configuration dashboard, and the theme will unlock the sidebar posts accordingly. The beauty of this thing is that you can pre-configure the whole thing in advance. Set up the release time field for each post, and then you can sit back and relax while the theme manages your product launch or sales funnel on autopilot. So you can forget about the logistics of a product launch and focus your efforts on recruiting more affiliates or answering emails from your prospects, etc., whatever it is you want to be doing. And just like with the sales funnel, you can configure the theme to hide upcoming posts, or you can have it set up to show them with a coming soon message, or you can even have the theme show the exact release date, like this. The forced opt-in feature. Now, here's a cool feature, the forced opt-in feature. As you probably know, most sales funnels and product launches begin with some sort of a squeeze page, so your visitors can join your mailing list. And from there, you will notify them via email of all the upcoming posts and contents in your launch sequence, right? Well, just imagine this. Someone joins your funnel or launch sequence through your squeeze page, just as he should, and then he starts receiving emails via your autoresponder mailing list, but supposing he likes one specific post and he writes about it on an internet forum, and then hundreds of people from the forum might visit that post and read it, but since they never opted into the original squeeze page, they will not join your product launch or sales funnel sequence. And effectively, all those hundreds of visitors will never see your product launch further down the road, and, well, just think of all the sales you lose. Well, the Product Launch WordPress theme has a built-in forced opt-in feature that, again, you can toggle on and off on a post-by-post basis. When someone joins your mailing list, the theme inserts a cookie on his internet browser, so next time he visits any of your future posts, he will not have to opt in again. Instead, the theme will automatically grant him access to the post. However, if someone visits any of your blog posts and the theme recognizes that he's not in your mailing list, like in the previous example with hundreds of people flooding in from an internet forum, the theme will automatically redirect them to a squeeze page of your choice so they can join A, your mailing list, and B, the launch sequence. Do you see how this can help you funneling every single visitor to your site into your mailing list? Moreover, since this forced opt-in feature is determined on a post-by-post basis, you can choose to either redirect all non-opted-in visitors to your original squeeze page, or you can further craft an individual squeeze page for each post so they can join the funnel sequence from whichever posts they landed on in your site. Isn't that smart? The Smart Affiliate Redirect feature. This one is a biggie. As you probably know, product launches rely heavily on affiliates driving traffic to your site. The more affiliates you have, the more successful the launch will be. However, when you're dealing with dozens of affiliates, coordinating them all can be total madness because you need to make sure that each affiliate emails his respective mailing list at the exact moment each post in the launch sequence is released. And that can be easily messed up if you don't coordinate your affiliates correctly. And while some of them are mailing to their list about post 1 in your sequence, others can be mailing about post 2 or post 3. That will totally kill the launch sequence flow. But wait, the problem gets even bigger. Let's imagine affiliate Joe is diligently mailing his list in the appropriate order and at the appropriate timing. Basically, he's doing a good job as an affiliate. But we cannot expect all his subscribers to read his emails at once, right? Some people will read their email 2 or 3 days later, and they will be directed to a post that's not the latest one anymore in the launch sequence, because by that time you might have already released a newer post. All in all, this discoordination is a real issue that all product launch marketers do indeed suffer from, which is why we've introduced our exclusive single landing page technology. The idea is this. Instead of instructing your affiliates to drive their traffic to each respective post in your funnel, which would mean having different links for each post in the sequence, we've introduced a single landing page feature that redirects every incoming visitor to the latest post you've released. And that way, you can simply give your affiliates one single link to one single landing page for all posts through the launch sequence. So there's no risk about mailing the wrong link at the wrong time or having their subscribers read their emails 2 or 3 days too late, etc. Needless to say, all this happens on autopilot because we've linked the single landing page feature with the timestamp feature. So the theme knows at which exact date and time every new post is released, and therefore to start redirecting incoming traffic to this new post. And all along, you could be just sipping a cappuccino at your favorite cafe. It all happens on autopilot. Are you starting to see the power of the Product Launch WordPress theme? Is it getting your creative juices flowing already? Well, hold on, because there's more. The modular design. We've implemented an easy-to-use modular template system in the theme, so you can design your posts, your squeeze pages, and even your sales pages on the fly. Take a look at my screen. Here you can see different modules: the opt-in module, the video module, the text module, the buy button module, the download file module, and the bullet point module. You can combine and arrange these modules as you wish in order to create the best converting opt-in pages, content pages, and even sales pages within seconds. Now let me prove it to you. Do you see this opt-in page? It has a video, a bit of text, some bullet points, and finally an opt-in box. Looks good, doesn't it? Would you believe me if I told you that I created it in less than 3 minutes? Here's how I did it. Voila! Observe. At the template configuration dashboard, I will add the appropriate modules. Firstly, the video module. I simply enter the video URL, which can be hosted on your server or in Amazon S3, or it can even be a YouTube video. Then I get to choose whether I want to implement a delayed event, which I will talk about in a minute. For the time being, let's leave it alone. Because then I get to choose whether I want the video to autoplay as visitors land on the page, or whether they have to click on the play button. Then I choose whether I want the video controls to show or hide, and whether I want to make the video pausable or not. This is because some of you will prefer to hide the buttons and make the video unpausable, forcing your visitors to watch through the entire video presentation. Anyway, this is up to you. Finally, you can decide whether to add a download this video link right under it. Now I'm going to add a text module. So, I type any text I might want. This is a standard WordPress editor, so you can change fonts, colors, etc. Then we enter the bullet points module. I'm going to choose 4 bullet points, and the theme allows me to select whichever icon I want to display next to each bullet point. And finally, I add the opt-in module. I enter my desired opt-in header text. Then I enter the color for the header background. Let's say red. And let's say gray. Down here, I copy and paste my autoresponder HTML form. The theme is compatible with all the major autoresponder services such as Aweber, GetResponse, iContact, Infusionsoft, MailChimp, Vertical Response, One Shopping Cart, etc. Simply copy and paste the HTML form here. And finally, select your desired button. I'm going to go for the Download Now button. And by the way, you can upload your own button design if you wish. Well, we're done. Now, click on the Generate Code button, and the theme will generate the HTML code you need to enter at your post. And simply select it all and copy it. Now create a new post. Let's enter a title, like for example, Download My Awesome PDF Report, and then simply paste the code the theme generated for us. And let's now publish this post. All right, we are done. Are you ready to see the final result? Well, let's see. Here it is. Here's the video. As you can see, this theme generates wall-to-wall videos, so they look really impressive. If I click on it, the video starts, of course. There's the download video link. Down here is the text I introduced before, and also the bullet points. And finally, the opt-in form with my red background header and my gray background form, and the download button I chose. Don't you think it looks pretty? And like I said before, it took less than 3 minutes to design. So let's now design the thank you page, where my visitors, upon opt-in, can actually download the promised PDF report. So I clear all the modules and start from the beginning. This time around, I will only select a text module and a download file module. Let's copy and paste some text of the text module. And at the download module, I enter the name of the file. And I can either type in the download link or simply upload it from my hard drive. And again, I get to select my desired colors. Let's go for blue for the header and gray for the body. Again, let's click on the Generate Code button. Let's create a new post now. I'm going to title it Sample of a Thank You Page. And then simply paste the generated code. let's now publish it. And voila! See the blue and gray download box here with the name of the file and the download button. It's super easy to design your posts and pages with the module template system of the Product Launch WordPress theme. But here comes what I'm most proud of, the sales page design. So let's imagine that you will design a standard video sales page with just a video and an add to cart button. So we add a video and a buy now button module. You already know how to configure the video module. I'm going to make the video autoplay, hide the control buttons, and make it unpausable. Now, let me talk about the delayed event feature here. You can have your opt-in form or your buy now button appear at one specific time through the video. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to make the Add to Cart button appear 15 seconds into the video. Okay? Now, let's now move on to the Buy Now module. You can select one button or two buttons. That's in case you want to give your users two purchasing options, such as, for example, a one-time payment plan and a 3-month payment plan. Let's go for the two-button option. Now I select the Add to Cart button. And then I select the link for button number 1. And let's type some text to show above the button. Here again we get to select the color for the header background and stuff, but let's leave it blank this time around so there's no background color. Now let's do the same for button number 2. Now, here's something really cool. You can force your visitors to accept your desired terms and conditions before buying your product. So let's make the terms and conditions box yellow and gray and type in some random text. Blah, blah, blah. Here below is something super cool, the scarcity feature, but I will talk about that in a minute. Let's turn it off for this example. Alright. Now let's click on the Generate Code button, attach that into a new post called Buy My Super Product, and publish it. Alright? Ready? Let's take a look at what it looks like. There's the video in autoplay with no controls and unpausable, even if I click on it. And in a few seconds, the delayed event feature will trigger my Add to Cart buttons. Boom, boom, boom. There they are. Now, do you see how they're grayed out and they're unclickable? That's because I need to check this box on the Terms and Conditions box to activate them. See? Wasn't that totally easy and pain-free to design a good-looking and stylish video sales page? The scarcity feature. Now, let me go back to the Buy Button module and show you the scarcity feature. If you enable it, new options will appear. You can go select your product to appear as sold out at one specific date and time in the calendar, in which case a real-time ticking counter will appear above the button, or once a certain number of copies have been sold out, in which case a counter of available copies will appear, also above the Add to Cart button. And by the way, these two counters refresh in real time by themselves. You don't have to manually alter them in any way. Also, once your configured limit has been reached, you can instruct the theme to switch over your Add to Cart button to this Sold Out button, which will be unclickable, of course. Or alternatively, you could instruct the theme to switch the Add to Cart button to a sorry, we're sold out, but you can join the notification list, so you can squeeze potential buyers into your own mailing list and sell them your product at a later time. Good stuff. It's a proven fact that scarcity accelerates sales. and this theme has it all built right in for you. The split test feature. Split testing your opt-in pages and sales pages are crucial to optimize your product launches and sales funnels. How will you know what converts and what doesn't if you don't split test the main elements in your site? Well, the Product Launch WordPress theme has a built-in split testing module, so you do not have to rely on any third-party trackers. Check this out. You can select multiple campaigns and multiple variations, and you can run them all simultaneously. For example, in your opt-in page, you could split test two versions of your video to see which one generates a higher opt-in ratio. And then on top of that, on your sales page, you could split test 3 different price points for your products to see which one brings in more revenue. The theme's split testing console will tell you in real time the stats for each of your variations, so you can take decisions on the fly. Split testing will help you in optimizing and tweaking your sales funnels into perfection. The exit pop-up. We've also included an exit pop-up feature, so you can recapture exiting traffic and reconvert it into usable traffic. For example, let's imagine you set an exit pop-up on your squeeze page. And let's imagine someone lands on your squeeze page, they decide they don't like what you offer enough to opt in, and they click on either the back button in their internet browser or they close the browser altogether. Well, this exit pop-up will appear and will redirect them to an alternative squeeze page so they have a second chance to join your mailing list. You can also set another exit pop-up on your sales page. For example, if they decide not to buy and attempt to exit your sales page, you can offer them a discount or a monthly payment plan. The good thing about this feature is that, like anything else on this theme, it can be configured on a post-by-post basis, so you get to select which posts or pages to enable this feature for. Moreover, you can configure multiple exit pop-ups at once and assign a different pop-up to each page. Exit pop-up number 1 to your squeeze page, exit pop-up number 2 to your sales page, etc. The possibilities are virtually endless. The pre-made squeeze page template designs. The theme has built in a number of beautiful squeeze page designs. Let's take a look at some examples. All you have to do is create a new page, title it whatever you want, and on the right side you will find the Template drop-down menu. Simply select Squeeze Page. Then scroll down in the page and you will find another drop-down menu called Squeeze Type, which you can browse up and down to select whichever template you wish, either video squeeze page or text squeeze page. You will see down here a preview of the selected design. Once you've selected your desired template, simply fill out the fields below to customize each field in the squeeze page, the top header line, the sub-header line, etc. In order to embed your own autoresponder HTML code, firstly select your desired autoresponder company in the drop-down menu. As you can see, the theme is compatible with all the major companies such as One Shopping Cart, Aweber, GetResponse, iContact, Infusionsoft, MailChimp, etc. Copy the HTML variables from your autoresponder company and paste the code in. Furthermore, you can also select the message on the opt-in form button. Download now, free access, get free report, watch video, etc. Now, if you go for a video-based squeeze page, you can enter the video URL here, the video dimensions, whether you want to set the video on autoplay when someone lands on your squeeze page, etc. You can also add or remove bullet points from the squeeze page design, etc. Anyway, once you've filled in all the different fields, simply scroll all the way to the top and hit the Update button. Now let's take a look at what the squeeze page looks like. Beautiful, isn't it? Here's a range of the type of squeeze pages you can create within seconds. There are a number of different video and text squeeze page templates you can go for. Don't they all look terrific? Plus, not only do they look great, they also convert great. They've all been designed to score super high conversion rates. These squeeze pages have been created by Internet marketers for Internet marketers who want to create a mailing list as quickly and efficiently as possible. Oh, and if you want to set your squeeze page as your index page, simply go to the Settings menu, then Reading, then tick on the A Static Page option, and select the squeeze page you've just created. Finally, save the changes and that's it. From now on, your site's initial landing page will be a stylish and high-converting squeeze page. Sweet. Anyway, I could keep on going on and on with the features and benefits of the product launch theme, but I would rather have you try it out for yourself. We offer a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee, so if it doesn't fulfill your expectations, we will issue a full refund within 24 hours. I mean, it's a risk-free purchase, so why not give it a chance yourself? Trust me, the possibilities of this theme will blow your mind. Oh, by the way, many people have asked us if this theme is only useful for setting up product launches or sales funnels, and the answer is a big fat not at all. With the modular template system, the split test campaigns, the exit pop-up, the real-time scarcity feature, and the rest of it, you can use this theme for creating high-converting squeeze pages or money-pulling sales pages or small one-page sites or the typical squeeze page, download page, sales page, mini funnels, etc. Like I said before, the possibilities are endless. Push the product launch WordPress theme as hard and as far as you wish, and it will not disappoint you. You have our word on that, and if we fail to keep it up, simply ask for a full refund. As simple as that. Go ahead and get your copy now. You will not regret it. And thanks for watching.